So Prime Minister Tony Abbott is getting slammed after reports an Aussie company was advised to sack local workers and hire foreigners. The advice clashes with assurances from the PM the government is protecting and growing employment as a priority, and it also feeds into Labor's concerns the China Free Trade Agreement could give Australian jobs to Chinese workers. Well, even if that is the case, is it really such a bad thing? I mean, our fruit growers can't even get enough workers to their farms to pick the fruit, and despite many welfare recipients claiming they desperately want work, I don't see many people moving to areas where the work is. Bottom line, someone has to build this country, and if we're not willing, why should we stop others from having a crack mill?
I totally agree. If there are big international companies who can band a group of workers together, who are foreigners, who are going to come to Australia and get the work done that Australians don't want to do, well, so be it. I mean, it is building ultimately a better infrastructure for us. And if Aussies don't want to be working here, if they don't want to be picking fruit, if they don't want to be on, chain gangs, I mean, we need foreign employees. It's not an opinion that a lot of people will agree with, but hey, that's what sometimes has to happen in order for business to actually move and for things to grow in Australia.
Yeah, and it's certainly not the first time Australia has enlisted employment or employees from foreign countries. The Snowy Mountain scheme was built by a lot of German and Eastern European migrants, wasn't it, Sarah?
Yeah, I don't have an issue with foreign workers coming in. We always have to be careful when we talk about this as a country. The debate tends to trip into xenophobia quite quickly. Oh, foreigners are coming in to take Australian jobs. Where I am a bit uncomfortable though is when it might veer into exploitation. And I also don't want to see the Australian standard of living become undermined. And people might think, well, we're just talking about a few jobs, that's not going to affect me. But the moment that we stop putting a value on labour, we do actually undermine every single worker in Australia. And we have a high standard of living, and it comes at a price. And I don't think we should give that away too quickly.
That standard of living has been slipping a little bit, our standard of living, and it may continue to do so if we actually don't lift the economic growth in the country.
Exactly, but I think as Sarah said, it's a great concept, but as long as these workers aren't exploited and then bring down their hourly rate to such a degree that's it's no wonder Aussie workers can't compete, because maybe some foreign workers will come in and will do the work much cheaper than us. So yeah, it's a tough one.
Well, more opinions on the latest Backlash soon.